For successful completion of any project, it is essential to have a project management plan and a tracking mechanism. A basic project plan can be made in Excel and the progress can be tracked using Gantt charts. In this video, we will see how to make a simple project plan in Excel and track its progress. So the first step in creating a project plan is to identify the tasks and estimate the time required to complete those tasks. Next, we need to have the start date and end date for each task. The start date of each task will depend upon the project start date. So let's say we have a project start date and we call it project start date. And let's say this project starts on 3rd October. So the start date of the first task can be this, and we format it. The end date of the task will depend upon the start date and the number of days required to complete it. So we will use this function to determine the end date as per the calendar. This will take care of any weekends in between. Next, we can identify if there are any dependencies between the tasks. So for example, design completion can only begin once requirement specifications is complete. So the start date of this task will be one day after the completion of the previous task. So we can have this. Similarly, development will start only after design has completed. Test case preparation, however, can start once the design has completed. No need to wait for development to complete. So the start date for this will be the end date of design completion, and it can start from next day. Then code review can only start once the development or the coding is complete. So it will be the next day after the end date of the development. Unit testing can only begin after the code review has completed. So we will have this. Integration will begin. Integration will begin after unit testing has completed. Okay, so we have start and end date defined for all our tasks. So this is how we create a simple project plan in Excel. First, we begin by listing down the tasks. Then we estimate the time taken. We identify the dependencies between the tasks. And then we determine the start date and the end date of each task. Next, we can prepare a Gantt chart, which will be used to track the project status. Video links on how to prepare Gantt charts in Excel have been provided in the description box below. I have shared two ways of creating the Gantt charts in Excel. One is by using a simple stack chart and converting it into a Gantt charts. And second is using conditional formatting. You may take a look.